Yo, what's going on, everybody? All right, this is part 3 of the whole timing belt series, or whatever you want to call it. I just want to give you guys a few more updates. I finally got the gaskets in, so I can go ahead and finish doing it, or finish doing the valve covers. Let me show you real quick. Now, I had a hard time. I have the VVTI, so I'm not sure if it's easier to find non-VVTI parts. But let me show you. I called the dealership and they had no idea what I was talking about. They didn't even have the right part number, or they said my part number didn't exist, which it clearly exists. But anyways, I bet that was loud. Alright, anyways, if you guys have a VVTI, you need 2 different gaskets because the valve covers are both different, different sizes or whatever. So anyways, you need 11213-88410 for one side, and then you need 11214-88410 for the other side. And they're both the same, just besides the 3 and the 4. And then other than that, you have your cam gear seals. You guys can see the number on it. There's 2 of them. So I got seals and I got the gaskets, so I'm ready to put them in. And I figured I would go ahead and while I'm at it, just go ahead and buy some spark plugs. I'm going to be running BKR 7E. If you have like a stock turbo or you're not on that high of boost, you can run the BKR 6Es. They're great plugs, and for 6 of them it was like 16 bucks. I'm going to run 0.32 gap. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that too if I remember. And then other than that, you guys didn't see, I got a new timing, or a Serpentine Belt, as you can see, and the reason is because if you guys recall, I removed the AC compressor because I'm not going to be running AC. So with that being said, once you remove that pulley, you're obviously going to need a smaller belt because this one's huge, and they don't sell the 1JZ belt. So if you go to AutoZone, I'm with the O'Reilly's, I don't know if you can see that, but if you get a belt for a 2000 Audi A4 V6 2.8 liter. It fits perfectly. It's the perfect size. That's what everybody seems to run with no problems. So there you go. And then also, I fabricated this little bracket right here. It goes from where the AC compressor bolted in, and it goes up to the power steering pulley. You're supposed to have a support there, that way it doesn't fall down and whatnot, but that's how I made it, literally just straight up, and it's perfectly fine. Everything's good to go. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and gap all these spark plugs, and what you want to do is you just get this little spark plug gapper, and on it, it reads 0.20, 0.30, 0.40, and then all in between. Like I said, I'm going to do these to 0.32. So you just slide it into there. You're not going to be able to see it, but you just keep sliding it until it hits 0.32, just like that. Slide it out, and then they're gapped. So that's all you have to do to gap them. So I'm going to go ahead and gap all 6 of them. Or all 5 of them now, and then I'll be back. I just want to say one thing while I'm doing this. They always try to, damn it, my phone goes off every time. They always try to sell you that like spark plug anti-seize or whatever for the threads. And yeah, on some spark plugs that's cool or whatever, but what they don't realize is with NGK plugs, they actually recommend you don't use any anti-seize on the threads. And they don't even know that. They're just fucking out to sell you as much of that shit as possible. Alright, so what you're going to want to do first is just remove these. There's 3 of them on each coil, or there's one on each coil pack, and there's 3 coil packs. Just one little, let's see, 10mm bolt. It shouldn't be on there too tight. Go ahead and do that. Okay, and then once you've got that done, you got oh shit, forgot one. You've got all of your spark plugs right here on top, so you can easily get to them. Go ahead, while you're at it, go ahead and clean out all these wells. And that's one of the reasons why you want to change your valve cover gasket, so no oil and stuff you know, seeps down up in here. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and remove these, and then yeah. Okay, and then you want to get a spark plug tool. They make tools. I'm just gonna use a wrench though, with the spark plug socket on the end. And you just want to go ahead, loosen those. Alright, so go ahead and take them all out. Alright, so just go ahead and take them all out. And also, these are NGK BKR6E KPB. So I guess those are the stock ones. They still don't, I mean, they don't look horrible, but they definitely do need to be changed. And these wouldn't work for my my horsepower goals that I'm gonna be doing. But like I said, you can use the BKR6Es if you're on like a stock turbo or you know, just lower power. But in my case, I'm going with the colder plugs, the 70s. So now you're just gonna want to go ahead and put your other ones in, and let me go and get mine. All right, and then once they're all in, you're just gonna want to torque them down. You can do this by hand, or you can do it with the torque wrench. They just do it like 18 to 20 foot-pounds. If you have like an aluminum head, it's pretty much the same for anything else though. It's 18 to 25. I'm just doing 18. And I normally just do this by hand, but for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it with the torque wrench. That way everything's right, and I don't get any haters. But I'm gonna be changing these pretty often anyway, so it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Okay, so I got all the new plugs in there and torqued down to 18 foot-pounds. I'm gonna go ahead and clean out all this little stuff, and then I'm gonna show you guys the next step. Alright, so now you're gonna want to go ahead and put your gaskets on. It doesn't label, or it doesn't say which side is which, and I couldn't find that online. So I'm just gonna kind of guess, but you just want to put them, there's like a little valley, I'm sure you probably can see. So you just set them in there. If you have a VVTi, don't try to use the non-VVTi gaskets, because they will not work, and you'll just waste a lot of money. I think I got these on Drift Motion, I believe. It might not have been that website, but I'm pretty sure it was. They're the OEM gaskets. Put the other side on. It looked like I was right, so I guess we'll find out with this one. Let me check. Oh yeah. You can tell because one side has a little this side goes straight, and then this one turns, and then, you know, it's opposite. So that's how you tell. I wasn't aware of that. Go back, make sure it's all good, and then before you put it on, we got to add some silicone or just some gasket maker to the actual head. So let me show you that. Alright, before you put on the valve covers, you've got to put some silicone or some gasket maker in a couple places. These little half moons, they pop out. You want to silicone all of this and make sure that's good, and then you just push them back in. Same with this side. As you can see, there's already some old silicone there. And then also, you want to do it in the front, right around the corners on each one. And once you've done that, you are pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and add some, and then whenever I'm done with that, I will turn back on the camera. Okay, I am done adding the silicone. I'm going to go ahead and put on the exhaust side valve cover. So, let's see how I'm going to do this. Sorry, never mind, we're good. I thought that I had to put on the spark plug oil packs first, but I'll just do that afterwards. Probably give me more room anyway. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on. Make sure your gasket's still in place. And now all you're going to want to do is get your bolts and bolt it down. And okay, so I'm just going to want to go ahead and torque them all down, and then I will resume the camera. Alright, I got it pretty much all finished up. Everything looks pretty good. I love how the color scheme turned out. Purple and white to match the purple engine bay, or not the purple engine bay, the white engine bay with the purple accents. I think it turned out really good. I love it. So yeah, throw down in the comments if you guys like it, and let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay positive. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit that red subscribe button. And check out my shirts, www.thecityrider.spreadshirt.com. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. It is good to go. I'm just letting it dry over there. So whenever it's done drying, I'll show you guys the finished product. But next, I'm going to take off the valve covers right here. Number